All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the season finale. As the drivers line up, the starting order will be Harley Barletta and Matthew Moniak on the front row. Garth Snyder, Derek Wynn have the second row. Charles Whitehead and Brock Whitehead have the third row. William Mann Jr. and James Brozerker on the fourth row. Josh Cadill and Isaac Salas rounding out the top 10. William Mann and Trey Whitehead 11th and 12th. 13th is Christian Wilcox and Robert Wynn is 14th. What up, Matt? Good to see you back out on the track, buddy. Everybody getting lined up on pit road. And it looks like I do believe everybody is out there, so the pace car should start rolling for the single pace lap here tonight. Looks like the air temperature is 78 degrees, track temperature only 79 degrees. Possibly 2 pit stops if this stays green all the way. However, let's point out, we've talked about it in weeks past. If it comes down to a close fuel run, the man starting shotgun on the field, Robert Wynn Sr., could probably go further, can definitely go further than anybody. Could we see another situation where Robert Wynn sneaks it in by going a lot further than everybody on tires and fuel? Down the back straightaway, everybody getting lined up, sorted out, ready to go. 2-mile D-shaped oval, 14-degree turns, 11 degrees on the front straightaway, 3 degrees of banking on the back straightaway. A lot of great racing comes out of this track. A lot of side-by-side, a lot of drafting, a lot of power moves. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away for the season finale. Harley Barletta jumps out and has a little bit of a lead, but Matt Moniak is not done with him yet. Garth Snyder staying right on the back bumper. Multiple grooves through the turns. We'll see guys running all up and down the track. And they are really We've got one car that was way off track down on the bottom. I think he might have started from pit road. Harley Barletta a little loose off of turn 4 as he pushes it. They're 3 wide mid-pack. As Isaac Salas up on the high side trying to make his way forward. Back down through 1 and 2. Harley Barletta has the lead. Matt Moniak in second. Brock Whitehead in third. Trey Whitehead in fourth. Derek Wynn on the bottom in fifth in the lone Pontiac in the field. James Brozerker in sixth. Seventh is Isaac Salas. Eighth is Christian Wilcox. William Mann Jr. in ninth. William Mann Sr. in 10th. Trey Whitehead is currently in 4th. Christian Wilcox in 8th. Those are the two racing for the championship. As of right now, Trey would pull it down, but they've got a long, long way to go. Trey right on the back bumper of his brother Brock. Getting that little bit of drafting help. You know that there has got to be some help coming from the family tonight. Meanwhile, Harley Barletta just ticking away, fast laps. Down the back straightaway. Harley Barletta still has the lead. The pack mostly together. 2 cars off the back, though, as Charles Whitehead and Garth Snyder at the back of the field trying to work caution. Our first caution of the night. And it looks like William Mann Jr. involved. And did he just get dumped by his dad? Off into turn 3. Oh, Junior was in the wall, and Dad just comes up and sends him the rest of the way around. First caution of the night, and it's the Mann family crash. Holy cow. William Mann Jr. now to the back of the field. It looks like the damage is pretty insignificant. Yep, no significant damage to the 29, but he's got a lot of ground to make up now. It is yet to happen, and it finally did. We'll see if anybody takes to pit road. I'd be willing to bet William Mann Jr. goes to pit road. Yes, he does. Robert Wynn also on pit road. Everybody else stays out. Hey, William, it's Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
I'm curious, how does it feel to be dumped by the old man?
It hasn't happened in a while. So it's like, it's familiar. But, I mean, it's just, it's racing.
You were definitely in the wall there coming down into turn 3 and
obviously
got yourself slowed down. But were you surprised at all that your dad just, here, you have a little tap?
Hell no, I ain't surprised. Between this and the rallies we do on Wednesdays, he's given me the bumper quite a few times when he can get to me. So I expected it. I was really hoping I could have saved it though.
Well, you still got a chance to get up there and get in the back in the mix. If the chance comes, are you going to return the favor?
Oh, of course I would.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Oh yeah.
All right,
it's
man.
a mutual understanding.
Gotcha. All right, buddy. Good luck.
Appreciate you, man.
Okay. Harley Barletta has the lead. Matt Moniak in second. Brock is in third. Trey Whitehead in fourth place right now. Christian Wilcox back in seventh. As they run right now, Trey would take the championship. But he does have help from brother Brock. Charles Whitehead is back in 11th. Not a lot of help unless he can come through the field. Lights are out on the pace car as they begin to stack back up for the final run. Robert Wynn is back on pit road. Looks like he is getting a splash of gas. He is known for his strategy moves, pulling off some miracle wins. Could it happen again here tonight? Everybody getting lined back up on the back straightaway, off into turn number 3, getting ready for the pace car to drop off. Harley Barletta has the lead, choosing to restart on the high side. Pace car is in. Harley Barletta will control the restart. Matt Moniak on the bottom. Green flag, Harley's down and away. Green flag in the air. Huge shout out to Matt for running that old school Jeff Gordon Chrome Illusion 50th NASCAR anniversary paint scheme. That's awesome. Harley jumps out to the lead. Matt Moniak in second. Trey Whitehead has gotten past brother Brock for third. Brock slides in behind. Down the back straightaway, Christian Wilcox currently back in seventh, trying to find his way up there to get in contention. Derek Wynn in the lone Pontiac in the field. I've mentioned it every week. I think that is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Trey Whitehead has made his way to second place, started dead last, and now he's going to go up here and battle with Harley Barletta to try and get the lead. He is way out of shape. Managing to hold on to it, but that car looked way out of shape through 1 and 2. He is pushing that thing to its absolute limit. Harley Barletta still has the lead. They're 3 wide back behind. They settle out and, Brock drifts up a little bit. Trey trying to follow Harley Barletta step for step, staying in the draft. A lot of drivers getting single file now, less battling, trying to pick up some momentum, get back up there to the lead group. Here comes Christian Wilcox getting past Derek Wynn. Enjoy, James. Enjoy, buddy. Harley Barletta, Trey Whitehead is caught back up to Harley Barletta. Trey to the high side now through 1 and 2. Christian Wilcox mired back in 5th, trying to pick up the lead pack. They're side by side for the lead. Trey Whitehead to the lead, but Harley Barletta's making a move back to the high side. Not enough momentum yet. Right behind him, Brock Whitehead makes a move on Matt Moniak. A little close. Matt gets the wall out of turn 4. Matt is way out of shape. As goes around and Josh Cadill catches it. Caution is out for the second time. William Mann Sr. had an epic save. Great job by him. Watch this. He sees the incident coming, drops all the way into the grass, completely misses it, jumps through the infield, and gets back up on track. Josh Cadill looks like he might, he towed the pit road. That car was destroyed. Trey Whitehead in the lead, Harley Barletta in second, Brock Whitehead in third. 11 laps in, a lot of guys will come down at least for fuel. No, not seeing very many drivers hit pit road. James Brozerker on pit road. William Mann, Charles Whitehead, Matt Moniak, and Josh Cadill. Robert Wynn surprisingly staying out on this one. Might see him come down on the last lap. Christian Wilcox in fourth with Trey Whitehead in the lead. Hey, Harley, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I know you've got a battle going on for the points around you. How hard are you going to fight Trey and Christian coming into this thing, knowing that they're out there battling for that championship spot and you're back in third?
Well, I'm going to let them go at it because, you know what? If they tie, I win the championship. That's how this works.
Is that how it works now?
That's how it works over the chat, man. Whoop, whoop.
So you basically told them how it's going to be, and that's the way it's going to be, right?
Exactly, but no, we're definitely going to try and win this race regardless.
I know it looked like Trey had one heck of a run when he came flying by. It looked like he tried to get the momentum to come back past him. A lot of draft comes into play here. Do you think you're going to be able to build up and get back to around him with just one car? He came through that field with a lot of drafting help.
Yeah, we can probably get back around him. I gave him the top there. Just figure I'd let him by and just see what happens after that.
All right, man. Good luck tonight, and hopefully you can pull off a win. At the very least, I do believe you're going to pull off third in points coming out of this season.
Yep, that's what's up, man. Whoop, whoop.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Actually, I just realized Harley Barletta's third place in points is not guaranteed. Robert Wynn is just 3 points behind him. So if Robert Wynn can beat Harley here, he might be able to take third in points for the season. Trey Whitehead in the lead for the restart. Harley Barletta on the high side. Behind him, Brock Whitehead and Christian Wilcox. Trey has his brother right behind him on the inside line. Christian has to try and get around Harley Barletta here. As they come out of turn 4, the pace car will drop down to the inside. Pace car is in. Trey gets a good jump. Green flag in the air. Off into turn 1. Trey's got the lead. Brother Brock is trying to clear Harley Barletta to come give him some help. They've got Christian Wilcox mired back and forth. Derek Wynn currently in 5th. William Mann Jr. back in 6th. Garth Snyder 7th. Isaac Salas in 8th. James Brozerker in 9th. And he is coming by, starting to make his way forward. Robert Wynn Sr. in 10th. Trey's got a hard fight on his hands right now as Brock cannot hold Harley and Christian off. It's getting really sketchy right behind the leader. Guys trying to get some side draft, any advantage they can here. Trey currently, Trey was loose coming through 1 and 2. Almost gets the wall out of 2, but manages to hold on to it. Trey Whitehead down to the bottom now. Just trying to catch the car, but he breaks the draft on Harley. Back to the high side, Harley looking low. Harley Barletta's got the nose in. It'll be a drag race down the front straightaway. Brock Whitehead goes with Harley Barletta. Now he jumps back up to the high side to help brother Trey. Trey up on the high side, Harley Barletta down low. Let's hop in the car. Next time I will hop in the car with the 29 of William Mann Jr. and take a lap around Auto Club. Off of turn 4, William Mann Jr. back in the back. Currently in 8th place as they cross the start-finish line. Staying in the draft of the car directly in front of him. Up high by the wall. Trying to keep as much momentum through the turn as possible. Tires just barely holding on. He's actually having to steer a little to the right just to keep the car going. Down the back straightaway, bumpy track. Get out of the gas, off into turn 3. Off of turn number 4, back down the front straightaway. 2 miles completed in just at 42 seconds. Trey Whitehead, meanwhile, out front, pulling away from Harley Barletta just slightly. Brock Whitehead in 3rd. Christian Wilcox in 4th. Christian up to 4th now, but has not made any aggressive moves. He might be trying to stay in the draft, save some fuel here, and be prepared in case of a strategy race. But nope, he's looking for 3rd now under Brock Whitehead. We've got a car spinning behind. Derek Wynn is around. Caution. He catches Matt Moniak. And it looks like chaos. Not even sure where this incident really started. Let's take a look. Looks like off into turn 3. The 88 gets a massive run in and just gets to the back bumper of the 11. 11 goes around Matt Moniak. I don't think Matt actually hit anything. He just got loose trying to save it. That car is undamaged. All right, Trey Whitehead still has the lead. Harley Barletta in 2nd. Christian Wilcox in 3rd. Looks like we got drivers coming down pit road. Everybody's coming down this time. Except for the new driver, James Brozerker, who is up in the lead. So I have a sneaking suspicion that that is not the actual name of that driver. William Mann Sr. stays out. Charles Whitehead stays out. Matt Moniak stays out, picks up the track position he lost in that situation. You know what? We haven't talked to Matt in a while. Hey, Matt, it's Doug. You got me?
I do.
Hey, man. Great strategy here early in the run, staying out. And I do believe you've already pitted once.
Yeah, I pitted once already from when we flipped, when we got T-boned in 2 cautions ago. I know I have a little bit of rear damage, I think. I got spun on this last caution, but I don't think the car's too hurt.
Actually, I looked at it a minute ago. I'll take a look as you come down the back straightaway. I don't think you actually have any damage to that car at all. I think you barely managed to avoid it.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think my back tires got lifted up and I went around, so no harm, no foul.
Yep, and the car actually does look perfect, and obviously one of the best paint schemes out there, running that old school 24 chrome illusion paint.
Oh yeah, I wish I had my 3 on it. The painters put the wrong car on, a wrong scheme.
Well, it is the perfect scheme, man. So good luck tonight. It's great to see you back out on track, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Matt Moniak, and good evening, Becky Flowers. Have you got your first win yet, Becky? I want to know. Because I know you've been getting better and better every race. And more importantly, have you beat Scott yet? All right, lights are out on the pace car. It'll be James Brozerker and William Mann Sr. on the front row. Matt Moniak and Charles Whitehead have the second row. Trey Whitehead and Harley Barlett on the third row. Christian Wilcox and Brock Whitehead on the fourth row. Garth Snyder, Isaac Salas round out the top 10. William Mann Jr. 11th. Derek Wynn 12th. Josh Cadill 13th. Robert Wynn Sr. back on pit road in 14th. Looks like Robert Wynn is playing the fuel game. Becky, I have to say, more importantly than getting that first win is just going to be beating Scott. Get her done. And good luck. I'm sure the improvement you've been making just in the last week, I've seen the stats. I'm sure you're going to be in victory lane before long. All right, pace car about to drop off out of turn 4. All 14 cars still on the lead lap. The points battle is heating up. Trey and Christian are nose to tail on track. Pace car is in. They're down and away. Green flag is in the air. Oh, and William Mann blinked. They've got to be worried about him reappearing suddenly. William Mann blinked completely out. Not sure what happened. He reappeared. Thankfully up high with nobody involved. Now they're 3 wide through 1 and 2. Trey Whitehead's looking to make it 4 wide. He drops back in line. Now Trey Whitehead giving Matt Moniak a push. He drops down to the bottom through 3 and 4. Matt in the middle. William Mann Sr. up on the high side. Christian Wilcox right behind him. Oh, they get together in turn 3. Big crash. A lot of cars involved. Caution is out. I believe both points drivers are caught. We'll back that up just a little bit because I believe that Trey Whitehead pushed up just a little bit, gets into Matt Moniak. Yeah, he pushes up just a little bit, gets into Matt. Christian Wilcox is right there, nowhere to go. A lot of drivers caught up in that mess. All right, the leader is on the back bumper, and it looks like Brock Whitehead has been to pit road. Let's try and take a look at our 2 points contenders. Trey Whitehead heavily damaged. He'll have to come to pit road for repairs. Christian Wilcox has damage as well. He's coming to pit road. These two will restart close together. Brock Whitehead, no damage, but he is coming to pit road. I'm betting that, as I mentioned, I'm willing to bet the Brock and Trey Whitehead are working together on track. Matt Moniak, he is coming to pit road. Got yeeted into the outside wall. Meanwhile, this feller, James Brozerker, I don't believe that's his real name, though, is in the lead. I have a sneaking suspicion. And since if I'm right, I know he's watching, he'll probably comment here momentarily. Matt, get that car repaired and get back out there, buddy. That was definitely not the way you wanted tonight to go, but you've been in contention all night. You got this one, man. All right, coming around, getting ready to get the one to green here. All 14 cars still on the lead lap. It looks like most of them are in good shape. Isaac Salas, it's good to see him in the field. He is normally one of the top dirt drivers out there, but it's good to see him out here learning how to drive some asphalt. And he's driving the Superflow Chevy from Days of Thunder. Oh, I really did think it was you, James. Oh, my mistake. All right, down the back straightaway they go. Be James Brozerker and Harley Barlett on the front row. William Mann Sr., Isaac Salas on the second row. Garth Snyder, William Mann Jr. on the third row. Our points leaders: Trey Whitehead in 12th, Christian Wilcox in 11th. Pace car is on pit road. Green flag is in the air. Just under 40 laps to go, and the leader is down and away. Already pulling away. Harley Barletta in second. Isaac Salas in third, and William Mann Sr. in fourth. William Mann Jr. going to the high side on Dad. Giving him a wider berth this time, making sure Dad doesn't put him in the wall again. Oh, we've got a car scraping the wall. Look at this. Charles Whitehead grabbed a little of the wall out of turn 2. You do develop a little bit of a push coming off 2 if you don't get out of the throttle enough on corner entry. Oh, William Mann Sr. a little bit squirrely. They're 3 wide off of turn 4. Now back down to 2 wide for the moment as Josh Cadill is starting to make his way forward in the 24. Now 3 wide again as Christian Wilcox on the bottom trying to pick up some positions. Trey Whitehead not far behind trying to cut through the field. Trey makes it 3 wide straight up the middle. He's got to run to the high side on Christian Wilcox. 3 wide into turn 3. And Trey Whitehead picks up several positions. He's got to run, continues marching forward. Meanwhile, Christian Wilcox is back in 7th. Trey has made his way up to 5th, looking for 4th on William Mann Jr. He takes 4th. Christian Wilcox looking low. He cannot get as much of a run. Trey Whitehead really sending it here tonight. Garth Snyder drops back in, going to give him a push down the back straightaway. Garth looks to the bottom. Harley Barletta, meanwhile, has jumped back to the lead. James Berserker in second, and Isaac Salas in third. Isaac looking low for second. Trey Whitehead in fourth, trying to close the gap. Up to third place, James Berserker. Garth Snyder down on the bottom, trying to move forward as well. Christian Wilcox in the middle of that mix. Harley Barletta starting to open up a lead, 0.6 of a second, as Isaac Salas and James Berserker battle side by side. Trey Whitehead up to 4th with the battling going on in front of him. He gets the draft and starts making his way forward. And look at Trey Whitehead go down to the bottom. He's going to take 3rd here. Almost gets to the back bumper of Salas. Now the question is, where's the Isaac Salas fan club? They always appear. Isaac up to 2nd. But a hard-charging Trey Whitehead is not far behind. Harley Barletta has the lead. Isaac Salas is closing the gap quickly, though. He's cut it in half in a lap, and he's got Trey Whitehead helping. Christian Wilcox back in 5th. Trey Whitehead in 3rd. Right now, I do believe that would be enough to tie them, which would give the win to Trey based on number of wins this season. Isaac Salas in 2nd, looking low on Harley Barletta. Trey Whitehead's going to go with him. Meanwhile, back behind James Berserker, who was leading earlier, now in 4th place as Christian Wilcox, looking low. Brock Whitehead right behind him in 6th. Garth Snyder behind in 7th. A side-by-side battle for 8th as Derek Wynn and William Mann Jr. go at it. The front 3, single file for the moment. A lot of battling going on mid-pack. Christian Wilcox now to the high side. He is not able to get around James Berserker here. Hasn't been able to complete the pass. Now he's got Brock Whitehead on the high side, giving him a little help. James falls back to 6th. Meanwhile, Harley up front cannot pull away from Trey. Trey struck caution. Looks like something happened with Derek Wynn. Derek to the high side on Matt Oh! Matt gets turned around. Derek goes backwards towards pit road. Not the kind of return Matt Moniak wanted to have in competition here. It has been a rough night for that car. Just a hard hit turns him into the wall. Everybody else gets by clean. Just past the halfway point, we should see a lot of cars on pit road. This could be the final stop if this goes green. James Berserker and Robert Wynn and Charles Whitehead all on pit road. Right at 30 laps to go. I'm surprised we're not seeing more cars on pit road. So right now it is Harley Barletta with the lead, Trey Whitehead second, Isaac Salas third, Christian Wilcox fourth, Brock Whitehead in fifth, Garth Snyder sixth, then William Mann Jr., William Mann Sr. seventh and eighth, Josh Cadill ninth, Matt Moniak in 10th. Does look like Probably Matt's last fast repair. His car might, any more problems, he might be done. Actually, it doesn't look like he has fully repaired that car. Robert Wynn Sr. back on pit road. Expect that he can go the distance from here. Down the back straightaway they go. Harley Barletta on the high side this time. Trey Whitehead going for the lead. Christian Wilcox in third. Right now, as they run, I believe Christian would take the championship. But they still have almost 30 laps to sort it out. Out of turn 4, pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. Right at the halfway point, Harley Barletta still has the lead. The top two championship contenders, nose to tail. Christian Wilcox all over the back bumper of Trey Whitehead. You heard it said if it comes down to the last lap, these guys will use the bumper to determine the championship. And it looks like Josh Cadill is making some power moves at the back of the field, trying to make his way forward. Harley Barletta up on the high side. Down into turn 1, Harley Barletta has the lead. Trey Whitehead in second. Christian in third. Isaac fourth. Garth is fifth. And a lot of crazy battling mid-pack. We've got cars all the way down on the apron as they come through turns 1 and 2. And William Mann Sr. way high on the track. William Mann Jr. down on the bottom. Cadill still trying to fight his way forward. Derek Wynn in ninth also trying to make his way up. Harley Barletta has almost a 1 second lead as Isaac Salas down to the bottom for second. Isaac can't get the run yet. He jumps back up in front of Christian, and here comes Trey and Brock down to the bottom. Trey back to the back bumper of Christian Wilcox. Christian comes into the night with the points lead by 3 points over Trey Whitehead. Trey has got to beat him by at least 2 spots to pull it off. Harley Barletta out of turn 2 as the lead is starting to diminish now that Christian is in second. Trey Whitehead right there in third. 25 laps to go. There you see the in-car from Trey Whitehead trying to pick up some advantage. Down the front straightaway they go. Christian trying to break the draft. Can't do it. While these two continue to battle for the championship, Harley Barletta currently third in points. He cannot make up enough points tonight to win the championship, but he can get the win. However, Robert Wynn currently fourth in points, just a few points behind Harley. We've seen him stretch fuel and tires longer than everybody. Oh my goodness, Robert Wynn gets into William Mann Sr. Everybody straightens back out. They continue. Let's see if we can get another look at that incident. Robert Wynn just looks like he picked up a massive push in the middle of the corner. "23 laps to go. Harley Barletta still has the lead. Wilcox in second. Trey Whitehead still with him in third. Brock Whitehead in fourth. Garth Snyder now up into fifth. Isaac Salas has dropped back to sixth after battling for the lead not long ago. William Mann Jr. in seventh. Derek Wynn in eighth. Charles Whitehead in ninth. Josh Cadill in 10th. Caution! Brock Whitehead, and oh my goodness, several cars collected behind him. Brock gets loose. Garth gets into him. They get on the brakes, but Robert Wynn tries to drop low. James Berserker gets into him at the bottom. Now, expect to see everybody on pit road this time, as they can all go the distance on fuel and tires from here. Everybody drops to pit road here. Everybody can go no, I stand corrected. Derek Wynn stays out. Matt Moniak also stays out. Derek Wynn last pitted on lap 34. Matt last pitted on lap 24. I don't know if Matt can go the distance on fuel, but I do believe Derek Wynn can. Hey, Derek, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you stay out this time. Can you go the distance from here on fuel?
Oh, I'm gold on fuel. I'm just worried about tires. Trying to save that last set and hope we get another caution here at the end.
You definitely have came through the field. It looks like a couple of times you had a really good run through the field, just got stopped due to battling in front of you. Now that you're out front, do you think you can hold some of these guys off?
Yeah, we got a really, really quick car, especially in clean air. It's really good. I just hope the new tires aren't as good as they hope they are.
All right, man. Well, I hope so. It is awesome to see a Pontiac out on track again, and good luck, buddy.
Appreciate it, bud.
All right, Derek Wynn in the number 11 Pontiac. Been years since we've seen a Pontiac out on track. Lights are out on the pace car. They line up for the restart. Less than 20 to go when they get the green. It'll be Derek Wynn and Matt Moniak on the front row. Derek has 12 laps on his tires. Matt has 22. Harley Barletta and Trey Whitehead on the second row. No, I'm sorry. Harley and Charles Whitehead on the second row. Christian and Trey are going to restart side by side on the third row. William Mann Jr. and Isaac Salas on the fourth row. Josh Cadill and Garth Snyder on the fifth row. Then James Berserker, Brock Whitehead, William Mann, and Robert Wynn rounding out the field. As they go through 3 and 4. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. They are down and away, and for the first time in a long time, a Pontiac leads green flag competition in NASCAR as Derek Wynn pulls away. Harley Barletta has second. Trey Whitehead battling up here for third. Trey is trying to send it. Oh, Trey is sideways off turn 2. He is down to the apron. He gets on the binders, but he loses all that track position. He is way behind the field now. Harley Barletta to the lead. Derek Wynn in second. Christian Wilcox in third. It is a huge battle back behind. Derek Wynn's tire strategy so far playing out perfectly. Trey Whitehead's championship hopes could be over. He needs a caution quickly. The way these guys are racing, he might actually get it. Look at this. It is chaos at the back. They're 4 wide on the back straightaway. Back to 3 wide. And you know things are getting a little dicey when 4 wide seems normal as Isaac Salas gets loose off of 4. Harley Barletta continues the lead. Derek Wynn in second. Christian Wilcox in third. Christian looking to the bottom. Oh, we've got a spin. Charles Whitehead is around. This is the caution Trey Whitehead needed. And it looks like we had somebody bounce off the wall. We're going to have to... James Berserker is caught in it. Charles Whitehead was already around at that point. Let's back the tape up and see. Looks like the 88 tried to go to the high side. Charles just drifted up a hair. They get together and then chaos ensues behind. And Garth ends up coming around. James Berserker takes the brunt of that one. But fortunately for Trey Whitehead, he'll have a chance to form back up. Meanwhile, Christian Wilcox is in the lead. Have to wait and see if scoring updates. I think Harley Barletta technically still has the lead. Yeah, Harley still has the lead. Christian Wilcox still in second. Christian needed a green flag run from here after the incident with Trey. Now they're going to go to pit road. The 11 of Derek Wynn and Matt Moniak also on pit road. as is James Berserker and Garth Snyder. They are down for repairs. Hey, Christian, this is Doug. You got me?
Hello, Doug.
I have to ask you, I'm sure you knew Trey went around on the restart and was way behind. You did not want to see this caution, did you?
I was hoping it was going to stay green because I'm a long run kind of guy, and I think I could have brought it home.
Well, with Trey so far behind, had it stayed green, I don't think there would have been any question who to come home with the championship at least. But you're going to have just right at 15 laps once you get the restart. Are you going to be able? We've seen him come through the field. If he gets to you, can you keep him behind you?
Well, we're on the same tires, and that spin definitely heated them up. I don't think he has the rubber to get up here. If he does, he's going to have to push it hard. So we'll see what he's got, but he's going to have to chase me down first.
All right, man. Well, good luck. You definitely got the best seat in the house for it.
Appreciate it.
All right, Christian Wilcox out front. He comes into tonight with a 3-point lead. All he has to do at this point is keep Trey Whitehead behind him. Trey Whitehead will restart in 9th. Christian will restart in 2nd. Harley Barletta in the lead, choosing to restart on the high side. Christian Wilcox in 2nd. Isaac Salas in 3rd. William Mann Jr. in 4th. Brock Whitehead in 5th. Robert Wynn now up to 6th. William Mann Sr. in 7th. Josh Cadill 8th. James Berserker in 9th. And Trey Whitehead back in 10th, it looks like. No, he is restarting in 9th, excuse me. Coming out of turn 4, pace car drops back down. And they're down and away. Green flag in the air. It'll be 12 to go at the line. Harley Barletta out front. Christian Wilcox has held on to 2nd, holding Isaac Salas off, but here comes William Mann Jr. on the bottom. And Brock Whitehead trying to make his way up the middle. Off turn 2, down the back straightaway. Trey Whitehead now up into 7th. He's picked up 2 spots since the restart. Looking for a run on Robert Wynn. He is on the same tires. He has no tire advantage here. Christian Wilcox holding on to 2nd. You know he wants to get around Harley Barletta and guarantee his victory. Isaac Salas currently in 3rd. Brock Whitehead in 4th. William Mann Jr. in 5th. Trey Whitehead currently in 6th. Looking for 5th place. He's drifting through 3 and 4. Can't get the run on Robert Wynn yet. 10 laps to go. Christian Wilcox is going for the lead on Harley Barletta. Down through 1 and 2. Wilcox pushing that car to its limit, drifting up, almost getting into Harley. A drag race down the back straightaway. It could come down to who the drivers behind go with. Christian Wilcox down around the bottom. He is going to pull just ahead. Can he complete the pass? Off turn 4. Harley Barletta gets the run. Oh, Wilcox drops all the way to the bottom. He has no help on track whatsoever right now. Back through 1 and 2. Wilcox a nose ahead. And Harley Barletta gets the run off turn 2. Wilcox trying to drop back into his draft. You see Harley trying to make sure he doesn't get a draft. Brock Whitehead now with him. Isaac Salas in 4th. Robert Wynn in 5th. Trey Whitehead in 6th. Trey unable to pick up any positions right now. Just can't seem to build the momentum he was able to build earlier in the race. He finally clears Robert Wynn, drifts to the high side, looking high on Isaac. Can't get there yet. But now, Christian Wilcox in 2nd and Trey Whitehead in 5th. But there is a wild card in the field. Brock Whitehead, Trey Whitehead's brother, is right behind Christian Wilcox. Down the front straightaway, 7 laps to go. Trey Whitehead in 5th. As of right now, Christian Wilcox would take the championship. Christian looking low on Harley. He sticks the nose in, going into turn 3. He's got to run down through into turn 3. Drifts up. He's going to take the position. Can he hold it off turn 4? Harley Barletta looking back down to the inside. Who does Brock Whitehead go with? Harley Barletta back to the lead. Brock is staying up high with Christian. Almost a little too high into turn 1. These top 2 are continuing to battle it out. They are changing the leader every corner. Oh, Harley pushes up, almost gets into Brock. Meanwhile, Christian manages to open up a ever so slight gap here. Trey Whitehead back in 5th. Off turn 2 they go. 5 laps remain. Everybody looking for something here. Trey is trying to build any momentum he can. But with Christian Wilcox in the lead, he would be the champion. It is not over yet based on the way these guys are racing. Look, Brock Whitehead looking to the inside for 2nd. Can't get there. Trey has a run on Isaac Salas. Christian Wilcox still out front, 4 laps to go. A lot of battling going behind. It looks like Trey is going to get 4th place from Isaac. Down to the bottom, he goes. Brock, Trey up top, trying to find a run somewhere. 3 laps to go to decide the championship. It came down to these battles tonight. Trey Whitehead right up by the wall. I think he scraped the wall. Trey Whitehead is in the wall. Trey Whitehead got the wall through 1 and 2. He is falling back to 8th place now. All Christian Wilcox needs to do is hold on to a podium finish. He'll get popsicle sticks in the air. It'll be 2 laps to go. Christian Wilcox has 0.3 of a second over Harley Barletta. Brock Whitehead in 3rd. Isaac Salas looking for, drops down to the bottom. And he comes back up. Brock crosses over, back down to the bottom. Here comes Robert Wynn. Robert Wynn down to the bottom for 4th. He's got William Mann Jr. right there with him. And Isaac Salas is in the wall in 3 and 4. Isaac was having such a good run. White flag in the air for Christian Wilcox. Harley Barletta still 0.3 of a second back. Brock Whitehead in 3rd. Robert Wynn now in 4th, and here comes William Mann Jr. trying to take 4th. All eyes are on Christian Wilcox down the back straightaway. Through 3 and 4, he's going to come out of turn 4, and as long as he can maintain this, he's going to come home with the win and the championship. Christian Wilcox drops to the bottom, crosses the start-finish line, wins at Fontana, and wins the championship. And he is going to celebrate tonight. Hey, Christian, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Hey, Doug.
Well, I guess you pulled off the 2 for tonight. You get the win and the championship.
Yeah, ARCA League champion. I'm pretty happy about that. That was a lot of fun because there were some good drivers in this league.
There definitely was. There was some great competition, some very close races, and tonight definitely showed what everybody could do. There was a ton of back and forth and a lot of great racing. It looked like you were going to be resigned to 2nd, though, for the longest time. You struggled to get past Harley.
I know. It was really exciting. Sorry, there was a giant wreck next to me. It was really exciting racing with Harley just because we had so much strategy. Who's gonna go? Who's gonna stay? And it turns out just whoever could save their tires ended up winning.
Well, it definitely came down to the last couple of laps for several positions, but you managed to pull off a race win and a championship all in one night, man. Congratulations. That was one heck of a season.
I appreciate it. Thank you again to you and your channel for broadcasting us. It's been a blast, and I wholeheartedly appreciate it. Thank you again.
My pleasure, buddy. Congrats.
Thanks.
All right, let's see if we can get a quick word with Trey. Hey, Trey, it's Doug. You got me?
Yep, I got you.
It had to be frustrating the moment you felt you were in the wall there as you were starting to gain some momentum coming forward.
Yeah, I felt like it. I mean, I could get it to turn on entry, but I didn't expect Harley to check up as much as they did. I don't know if they had a little bit worse tires or not, but he checked up, so I had to check up, and that didn't give me the momentum I usually use to kick the back end around, and tried kicking it back out, went full throttle, and just the rear end stuck to the wall and pulled me back around. So, but I mean, yeah, we battled back. That self spin after the restart, that didn't help, and I'm sure I was at a little bit of a tire disadvantage after that. But you know, gotta take it and try to apply it everywhere else. So.
A good season, a second place championship finish, and the most wins of anybody in the season. So you got to be happy about that.
Yeah. It sucks that those results couldn't translate over to the championship. But like I said, we'll just take what we learned here and try to apply it,
All right.
And figure out what we can do.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. One heck of a season, buddy.
Yep, appreciate it.
All right, that will be it from California. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It has been an awesome season. You can find all the season videos on the YouTube channel. If you don't have those links, you can find it right here on the website, htsai.net. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you again soon, and y'all have a great night.